Hello and welcome back to Tectonica Time with Lua Games. And I'm here at the freight store, checking out the fact that we have added containers and stack filter inserters. Now with these stack filter inserters, I think we don't need as much room as we've taken with all these. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to delete that one. And I know we have, yeah, look at that. It can handle it all by itself. And it's taking the time. Yeah. So we're just going to remove some of this. And he's just shipping out the iron. And I think he can handle the copper. And he can handle the plant matter. The circles were fun. But I think we've gotten to a point now where they're just unnecessary. However, I do like the idea of them coming straight in. So for that one, I want to move the conveyor belt over one to right here, and then just come straight in right here. I know it's taking me a little bit to straighten this up, but I think it's going to be worth it in the end. And that means we can ship more ingredients in. Yep. We didn't want none of those. So we're going to ship, yep, just like that. I think we should make a basic ingredient plant. And I don't want to do it on Victor. Victor I am slowly tearing down and leaving just a fuel plant there. But I've noticed that this is the red furnace. And the red furnace is not asking for fuel. Okay, yes it is. What? I was over here checking it out. And the red furnace, okay, so it may ask for fuel. But we've also found this MK3 furnace. And the MK3 furnace doesn't require fuel. It runs completely off electricity. Now that furnace may be able to swap out, but it wasn't the only one. The red drill does not take fuel. Alright. I don't have a third level of a drill. I'm going to switch that back to green. So we can speed up the drills by turning them red. But more than that, we're going to have to take fuel out and just leave it on electricity, which would be able to let us squeeze in more drills per area. I took the chest line out of this area as well. And I guess we don't need any more of these or those or any of those. We don't need it. We need to rebuild it, rebuild it, rebuild it. Put it in a better state. Rebuild it. We need to build it. Build it. Build it. Build it. Build it. Yeah, most of this just needs to be removed. Right. Yep, we're going to delete this plant. We're going to rebuild it in freight with better machines. And we need another factory. Admin. What is it, admin? Admin contains... It contains some research that we could probably... Well, we could get rid of it, but we have other fours as well. Lima would take a lot of digging. Storage would take a lot of digging. Hydro, X-ray, Excalibur, research, we have research. Foundry, our barracks. Those are the two choices left. And the foundry, we got all this room. We just have to tear down this building. And some other buildings. And if we look at the map, it's a pretty good size area. Just take some demolition. Okay, that's foundry. And the last area was barracks. Let's take a look at the map there. Barracks. Well, I'm really here to see the map. Looks like there's a large curve. I don't know, that corner. A large Atlantium deposit. Atlantium. There's a ton of Atlantium here. seems to be something over this way. Oh, it's the building we can't tear down. So we're not going to worry about that. Then up and over this way. This is the large room. And it's got stuff to tear down too. Alright, so out of these two places, it looks like, honestly right now it looks like Foundry. I think Foundry would be the better way to go. Even though I started tearing this down already. I don't think this building is that... It could be like the same size as Foundry. But on top of all that, I don't see any iron or copper deposits. So I guess I should try this out. Let's just... walk around with it a little. See all the Atlanteums over here. Another Atlanteum nugget to go inside. But no iron ore. And if we wanted to add some more iron ore to our digging, we'd just be out of luck here. Yep, let's go to Foundry and see what other deposits we got. At Foundry, we're picking something up. And it says we're getting closer. There's iron ore here. Oh, look. Another one of those guys. Let's go to the map, and it says the iron ore is directly above us. Oh, look, there it is. Okay, how about copper? Copper's here too. Somewhere. The meter's getting fuller. Now it's getting less. It's getting less. And now we're getting really close. See if we can find some copper over here. Picking up a ton of limestone doing this. I just don't know what direction I need to go. Oh, we got closer as we went down. Aha. Copper. More copper. More copper. Is this the bottom of the world and the whole bottom's made of copper? Because we can't mine it unless we get around it. Okay, there's definitely enough copper here. Especially if you get a layer lower. It does go lower. With that, we have found a copper boom. This is way more copper than I was looking for. I'm trying to flatten out the floor a little. This is a lot more copper than I was expecting. I was just trying to find a little deposit. This is on par with the size of iron that we found at X-ray. More iron than we can handle on X-ray. More copper than we could handle here at Foundry. Yep, definitely more. It's a copper boom. Eureka, we struck copper. And with that, we just keep digging. And it's a little non-ending. Okay, so we've rounded one corner of it, one end, and we're headed back towards the first end. And we have not reached the bottom of this yet, which looks to be expanding. We're still on the top side of this nugget. I thought we were... Oh yeah. This is a lot of copper. We're just walking on top of it. So now we are over here where the iron deposit is, right above us. Still trying to find the edges of the copper deposit. So we came in to that aluminum nugget that we've been drilling into at Excalibur from the bottom, and the iron we've come in also from the bottom, and this one it appears we are coming in from the top. Yep. And it's making it a little awkward. But I'm trying to find the edges. And I can see that when we go lower, we're going to get wider than we are now, for sure. Which this is probably giving me a bunch of copper chunks. Or copper. You know, it's going to give me something. I wasn't even... Or just limestone, maybe? Yep, we're definitely... Definitely going to put the parts plant here for basic production. Mounts copper. So that's the peak. And if we drop down, we can see it's definitely getting wider. And then we won't want for limestone for a while. It's just a simple stroll around a big copper deposit. So this is a new wing to the copper nugget. I don't know which is bigger, the iron deposit on X-ray or the copper nugget here at Foundry. We are dancing around the nugget. And it just keeps getting bigger. We're adding more area to it. Here's another new wing of the copper nugget. Looks like it wants to get bigger out in this direction. And we're just going around trying to figure out how big this nugget is. I'm trying to clear the rock away. If we build here in Foundry, yeah, we're not going to want for copper. Nope. But I'm curious to how big this nugget is. You can see on the mini map how we're slowly adding new acreages of copper to the map. I like to wrap those drills around the fattest part, but this is so big that we might just wind up doing a side or two. Like we did at X-Ray. Just keeps going. And going. And going. Is this where the copper turns? Okay, we found another edge to the copper. Or should I say corner? The more we dig out, the taller the peak of the copper mountain becomes, because the mountain keeps getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, this deposit has swallowed up the iron deposit that was above us in size. Now it looks like the iron from above, it looks like the iron's inside the copper, which is not true. It's above, but it's just the size of this copper deposit. I did not expect this to be so big. Oh. I'm just trying to clear up some rocks that I might have missed up here on that copper plateau. It's a lot of copper. Okay. So the copper actually goes down to here, to this exact level, and then it just stops, which is big enough. We could dig out underneath it, but I can see that it's receding with haste. So yeah, we're done digging down. We just dig around. And making a judgment call, but we dug down to this floor, and then one block below. Yeah, it just seems to be receding everywhere. And I may go around it again, but I think I'll do that off camera. I think that is the full complete size of the copper nugget. And we should be good there. We just need some stairs to get out of here. I'm thinking right there. And on the map, it's about that thick and about that big. It's a huge piece of copper, whereas that iron is not appearing that big, but we got some demolition to do. And just to get that started, I'm going to dig a path from elevator to foundry. Just kind of clear out everything in the way. Then I want to bring over some 3x3 flooring so I can get some power over here if I need it. Just like that. And then I'm going to go over here to the chest and realize I don't have any. So I need to go back to freight. Once I'm at freight, I can pick up some chests, and that way I can put down some limestone. I am over encumbered with limestone. It came from the copper nugget area. It says I still don't have any containers on the toolbar. I thought I picked them up. It's not going to let me pick up anything. Okay. I see how it is. I know it's a lot of limestone. So I'm going to have to go to my previous limestone stashes and start dumping some limestone. One of them is at X-Ray, the construction plant. We've got chests set aside just for limestone. It's always the limestone that gets you. And if you don't have any chests put down, you have to find some of those orange chests that they don't let you delete and stuff it in them, because once you get rid of enough to be able to pick up some more, I'd advise you to put down some chests to make those limestone places where you can just dump So all of these are trying to dump over here. Now I've also got this one, and I can look at the bottom left to see that this one's not completely full. I think they're currently at 20,000, and they're completely full. So this one here is empty. Empty! And we just start filling it up with all the limestone it can hold. I spent a lot of time between episodes just emptying my pockets of ingredients that I've been carrying. That's why I'm a fan of sushi belt separators, because then I can just dump and get rid of ingredients. Because sometimes it's just hard to get rid of these ingredients. Okay, so these are all full. I'm just going down here, seeing that full number. Okay, they're all full. They're all full. That would send me back to Victor, right? And I do believe I might have a little limestone drop at Victor. And I may have some more elsewhere, but I don't remember having any more than those two. Victor and X-Ray. So I head over here, and this is where I had my limestone drop. But it looks like I've already removed it, and everything's good to go here. So I need to go to freight and get some more chests. Once I have those containers, then I can dump more limestone. I'm not over encumbered anymore, so it should let me pick up some more chests. They were not in line with each other, and I want to receipt them anyway because of the store. Alright, so here we go with chests, and we want 50 of those, and we want a place to dump. So I'm just going to go right back to where I was, Foundry. And for now, I'm just going to dump right here. I try not to dig that much on camera, because my wife told me it was boring. So I got caught up in the size of that new copper nugget, and I just had to see how big it was, and that was exciting to me. It just leaves us with all this limestone to get rid of. And okay, we're getting close to being empty. We can't pick up stuff without getting rid of it. All right. Yeah, it looks pretty tall. Okay, I guess that's as tall as I can reach. But if we're going to build a basic production plant, actually not even basic, the basic production plant's at freight. Where is it? Oh, it would be. This would be basic production. The one at freight would be the advanced one. Right, because we are trying to build the advanced machinery there, and we're going to build ingredients here. And by ingredients, I mean if you come over here, this stuff, intermediates. And mostly it's going to be like, electric motors, processor arrays, fusion chips. So we've got to scan all this up to make the room for what we want to do. And I know I just came down here like that. I'm starting to think maybe I need to just go across. Yeah. Let's run these across so I can... Yeah, I guess if it ceiling comes too close, we'll just go ahead and remove it. I kind of don't want to, because some of those stalactites are right into our area. And I don't know how tall the factory is going to be. I doubt if it's going to be this tall. But I'm already up here, and I don't want the hassle. Right. So now we've turned this into a foundry demolition day. Now, we don't have anything to stand on to get these chimneys down. So I'm just going to start scanning these chimneys down, one at a time. feel like this chimney goes all the way into the ground. I'm going to take out this front wall here while I'm at it. Zap on the wall. Just zapping the wall. We get to the powered floor, we know this is where we are. And it looks like the floor might be a little uneven over here. But it's just, whoa. They were just sticking right up through the floor. I didn't even see them there when I put the floor down. Anyway. I'm going to push this to here. And this way as well. And then I'm going to take the gun. And I'm going to clear some stuff. Yep, we're coming through here. You're right in the way of the elevator ports, where we may want to ship stuff out. Now it's acting like these are not aligned. But I know I aligned them all. Alright. We're gonna head out this way as well. Probably even farther than that. I'm just trying to flatten this out. Now I thought I might uncover some stuff while I went down on the ground. Not really interested in any deeper, unless it's that copper nugget. Just want to get this out of here so we can build what we want. Although it's going to require more bus lines now that we've decided to do it this way. It's just part of the build. Alright. There's some floor pieces. As far as I know. I want the floor out to here, guys. Because that's the size of the foundry. And I don't want to go into that wall. But I guess I do want to go into this wall, because it's in my way. More digging. It's just destruction everywhere. Whether it be demolition or digging, or just trying to get it out of here. Alright, now that I've got all that down, I'm trying to square it off on this end over here by the elevator. It's just not happening exactly the way I want. But that's okay. I want it there. I'm going to grab this and head back that way. And we're going to place it to there, which puts this pole in the way. This really pretty pole that I'm just going to kick out. You're evicted. And then we just fill it with the 4 tile, the good old 3x3. And I think that's I'm going to get rid of this area over here, mainly because I want there to be plenty of room to put stuff in here and take stuff out. And I like the line to be right there on the 4 tiles. Kind of makes me want to take out that pole right there in front. And I may just do that as well. For now, I'm gonna try and get over enough where I can line up the far edge of this square. I believe this is what I want. Yep, try to keep the line right there on the powered 4 tiles. And when I go across the back of the elevator, now this side's already been widened. I don't know if it's right to the first tile of the floor panels. But I can finish that off. Just like that. And we find those 3x3s again. And I'm going to lay down some more 4 tile. This will just help with shipping, because we need to ship our goods out. Now if I take that out, then I'll do, yeah, I think I'm going to need to take it out, because I gotta bring stuff in. Yeah, right through this area. I need that room for conveyor belts. Trying to do a very squared off floor out here. Did I make it? Alright. Lay this down. We take it out to the corner we want. We pull out the gun. Sorry, the mole. And we just drive this wall back so that it's not on the floor tiles. Then we pull out the floor tiles again. And take it back towards the house. Looks like we're 1 floor tile width off. Yeah, I'm just going to go back an extra one, even though I'm pretty certain I don't need to. Okay, so this is the final row of floor tiles over here. And that will square it up. And the floor is squared up over here finally. Now I know how wide I want the building. And at what level. And we're going to take this all the way back to the back of the foundry. Now this tunnel is slightly in the way. So we'll probably wind up tearing it down too. But I'm going to go ahead and put those there. That'll help us get up high. Yep, there's catwalks up here, and we can walk on that. Up here, we'll take these stairs up here and extend them up. Like that. It should help us get up and around. We're just going to take out that first row. And I am hovering. Alright, we cleared that row. Looks like We are... Oh, come on. Can't mold the old. And can only delete the new. We're slowly getting rid of that wall. There was a gap there in the wall, so that caused us to have to separate that gap out. Alright, we'll have to get that later. But for now, it's a rather big demolition job. But I can reach that light. So there's a basement light up here sometimes. I didn't see it. I'm starting to think maybe it doesn't exist on this front wall. Because we got the last pits right here. I haven't seen any black spots floating. We're good to go on Chimney Row. Right. Yeah. Strip that side down. Totally missed the light bulb again. Now we got it. It's a light bulb. Yep, it's a light bulb. Alright. That's where I'm going to stop for now. If you like what you see, do like and subscribe. And have a great day. Bye-bye. I hope you have a wonderful day.